Hey loves, okay, welcome to my channel. All right, let's get this popping. I'm sure we all have heard the breaking news by now. Jaidyn Alexis and Blueface are officially engaged, so congratulations. I did call it on my other reading. I have done so far, guys, with this whole Jaidyn, Chrisean, and Blueface situation. I have done a love triangle reading already. And just recently, when Blueface got sentenced to probation, I also did a reading before they dropped the Jason Lee interview, and when Blueface got on probation is when I did that reading. And in that reading, I was adamant, and I told you all that Blueface has seen the light, and that he is going to he made up his mind, and that he had an epiphany, basically, and that he had a huge change of heart after that sentencing, and basically all signs pointed to Jaidyn being the one, because she's proved how solid she is. And it looks like that reading and those predictions that I made have definitely come true. So now, on the heels of the news, I have other videos, just so you all know. I have a really busy week ahead coming up, so I'm gonna be dropping all those proposal videos and stuff like that later in the later days. Okay, so for now, I just gave my reaction to the news, and I'm gonna do the reading. Okay, so those other videos may not have comments open, just because it's gonna be like after the fact, and I don't really feel like uploading that many videos tonight, so I'm just gonna do this reading for now. Hopefully that's enough for you guys. I do have my own life, so but I definitely wanted to see, because a lot of people are already starting to make little jokes that people are already beginning to make little jokes that Chrisean's probably going to be on Instagram Live all week, which I also feel that it's not the end of this whole, sadly. Well, we'll see in the cards. I mean, I don't know how long or short this video is going to be, but I don't think it's over. I don't think it's going to be the whole Instagram Live beef. When normally when Chrisean goes on live and she talks about Blueface, I don't think that's going to be the end of that. I think that she'll definitely have something to say. And she's not media trained, Chrisean is not media trained. So I think that unless she's media trained, I don't see how she would not say anything at all. So, but this happened today, the 22nd of October. So let's go ahead and see in the cards, guys. Let's go ahead and see. This is fresh news. So I want to see, because Chrisean has not responded to it. You see what I'm saying? She's not like actually, commented under any of their pictures, the proposal pictures or videos. She's been pretty quiet. So, and why would she not be? She's not going to be, I mean, why would she, right? Not, at least not for tonight. All right. So let's see. So how does Chrisean feel about the news? And how does she, okay, so let's say, how does she react to the news? Let's just make it kind of simple and straight to the point. How did Chrisean react to the news? Do I have my lighter in here? Yes, I do. Let's get some sage going real quick. Let's bless these cards, bless the reading. My fan is blowing like at 100 miles per hour. Should probably turn off my fan, but hey, I gotta clean right after this, so God help me what time I go to sleep. I have no idea. All right, we got the sage going. There we go. Alrighty, let's bless this reading. Okay, only the truth in the cards, please. Okay, what was Chrisean's reaction and feelings to the Blueface proposing to Jaidyn Alexis, please? What was Chrisean's reaction, please? What was her reaction to the proposal? Chrisean's feelings and reactions to the proposal. 10 of Pentacles. Actually, I won't use this deck. I'm gonna use a different deck. I'm gonna use it as a clarifying cards. I don't want to use this deck. Actually, I'm gonna use a different deck. Like so many decks here. Let's use a different deck. Okay, Chrisean's feelings and reaction, please. All these cards are coming out like crazy. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Let me fix my cord here. It's almost midnight. Okay. Queen of Swords. Chrisean's reaction. Page of Pentacles. She was very shocked. Look at this guy's face. She was very shocked. She was shell-shocked. She thought that somebody was joking. So what I'm getting here is probably most likely one of her friends was keying with somebody else, like show somebody else a picture of it on somebody else's phone. And I get the vibe here that like Chrisean overheard them like giggling about it. And I feel like Chrisean acts like either her brother, I'm seeing her brother, or like one of her friends or relatives. She was like, what are you guys laughing about? And I feel like they turned to her and was like, and basically told her the news. And I see that she was shell-shocked here with the Queen of Swords. She was shell-shocked. She says something along the lines of, you guys are playing, right? You're joking, right? And probably dropped a couple curse words too. I see her. Okay, Chrisean's feelings. Show us in the cards. Yes. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords so far. Let's see. Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Yeah, okay. Her chest began to beat really hard, guys. What I could see here is that she really began to almost like start, like she almost started to hyperventilate. Yeah. This feels like hyperventilation, the Wheel of Fortune. She thinks Jaidyn's very lucky. She thinks Jaidyn's very lucky. So she definitely did not say this out loud, but inside she's like, wow, she's so lucky. She's so lucky. I definitely could see here that Chrisean zoomed in, okay? With this card over here. I could definitely see that she zoomed into the rock size, okay? Like, she definitely zoomed into the wedding ring. Not to the wedding ring, excuse me, the proposal ring. And she was trying to look at the ring and see, like, how big it is. I see her very shocked. Almost like she's living in, like a movie scene. Like, she can't believe what she's seeing. The Devil also came out. The Devil card also slipped out as I was shuffling. So I kept it. That's a major arcana card. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is like, give me the proposal ring. She definitely was stuck on that ring. The jewelry. She was blinded by that ring when she saw that picture. She was like shocked. Yeah, my fan is blowing really strong, guys. My fan is blowing, so stuff is gonna get knocked over because my fan is really powerful. Nine of Swords, yeah. She was kind of fixated on the jewelry is what I see here. Like asking herself questions like, how much is this ring? Where did he get this ring from? I also get the vibe because like when she was working closely with Jonathan Porter, which is Blueface's real name, that she came across a lot of people that Blueface worked with. So I kind of feel like she's asking herself, she wonders if like he used a jeweler that he used for her when he bought her jewelry. So where Blueface bought Chrisean's jewelry at, she's wondering if he used the same jeweler to buy and to create or purchase Jaidyn's engagement ring. That's what I'm getting. Kind of like comparing, like wondering to herself if he used the same people or like the same entourage that he used with Jaidyn for today, for the proposal. Ten of Cups. Chrisean's feelings? 10 of Wands reversed. Chrisean's feelings about the engagement. Blueface and Jaidyn Alexis, please. What is Chrisean's feelings? 9 of Wands reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Lots of reversals coming out now. 2 of Pentacles. She wasn't sure how to feel. She wasn't sure how to feel. Let me get a clarifier for the 2 of Pentacles, because that card gave me a lot of energy. Let me see what the clarifier is for that. Chrisean's feelings. Page of Wands. 4 of Swords. She was kind of overwhelmed. Oh, wow. 2 of Cups. Wow. Oh, yeah. So I am getting the energy here where she did kind of ask herself, like, and say to herself, like, that should have been me. She definitely said, either like in her head or out loud, that should have been me. Could have been a combination of both, but I feel like she was kind of saying it in like a whispering tone. She wasn't speaking very loudly. She was kind of like, she was so shocked that she was kind of speaking kind of like in a lower, slower tone. And I get the vibe that she said here with the 2 of Cups, that should have been me. 4 of Swords. She wanted to lay down. She was overwhelmed. When her phone began to blow up and people were telling her about what Jonathan did, she felt like she needed to stay to lay down, because she was feeling like kind of dizzy, like lightheaded. I'm also feeling like nauseous. She felt nauseous. Overwhelming experience. Overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Judgment reverse. She's now at her breaking point is what I feel. Like now, like emotionally, she's at her breaking point where if before she was trying to hold back tears, now it's not going to be possible. Now it's not possible. Now, if she wants to cry, she's going to have to cry, because there's so many people coming at her and telling her about Jonathan and telling her about Jaidyn that it's kind of like it's getting to her, but she's trying not to let it get to her. And I definitely feel here that she's saying to herself, like within herself, that should have been me. That should have been me. That should have been me. And especially something about a jeweler. Like, I feel like what I'm getting here with the energy is like she was exposed to a lot of like high affluent people, like people that like were in the industry that like do different favors for Jonathan. And I feel like one of them was like a jeweler. And so she's kind of fixated on the fact that she was gifted jewelry, or she purchased jewelry of like Blueface's face and different things like that had an affiliation with Blueface, and she feels like kind of betrayed by that is what I'm getting here. Show me some more feelings for Chrisean, please. The Empress card wants to come out. That's a major arcana card. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, she feels like, see, she was moving very slow. See, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It's kind of a sluggish, slow, tired, lethargic energy. So I definitely get the vibe here with the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles that she definitely felt like she had to sit down somewhere. She definitely felt like she had to slow down. Like whatever she was doing, I know she had an appearance, funny enough, today. She actually had an appearance with fans and different people, and she was selling merchandise. So I feel like when she was out, once she caught wind of this, it's almost like she couldn't stand up. It's like she almost had to sit herself down. Because you see how the Empress is sitting in a chair? So she was trying to remain calm. She definitely was trying not to she was definitely trying not to have people see her sweat. That's for sure. Like, she didn't want anyone to panic about her. But yeah, she's definitely very sad. She honestly kind of can't believe it. She's kind of like, what the hell? Like, I think she's like taken aback, honestly. That's at least what the cards are saying. 2 of Wands. Like, maybe deep down she thought that, like, to get back at her, he would do this. But what I'm seeing with the Two of Wands and the Nine of Swords is, like, there's an energy here of, like, a big sigh. Like, she's sighing really hard and she really feels like kind of like defeated. Like, oh, here we go again. Like, oh, man. You see how the lady's facial expression is in this picture? Like, that's how she feels. Like, she's trying not to worry her fans, trying not to worry her son, most likely, because she had her baby in her arms. So she really couldn't do much. Like, she couldn't like drop her baby. She had to focus on her child, focus on the task at hand. So she was kind of overwhelmed. What is her feelings? The Star upright, Five of Wands reverse. So what she's thinking right now is that this engagement is going to propel Jaidyn to fame and fortune. That's what I'm getting. Like, what Chrisean is feeling right now is that Blueface finally giving Jaidyn, aka Stewie, as known as goes as Stewie, an engagement ring, proposing to her to have a wedding, then to marry her, to be in a union with her. What I'm getting here is that now Chrisean is thinking to herself that this is going to propel Jaidyn to a lot of stardom, a lot of success. And she wants to cry over that because, sad to say, guys, she really feels like it should have been her. She really believes that this was supposed to be her. That's what she really believes. I don't know why exactly. I'm not really getting why exactly she feels like it should have been her. And maybe she felt like, okay, what I'm getting is maybe she felt like Blueface already had an engagement ring for her. And maybe there's something going to come out about that. Because, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, guys. I mean, between Chrisean and Blueface, they have a lot of text messages, a lot of things that they go back and forth on. I wouldn't be surprised if Chrisean leaks a picture of something. And that may ruin a lot. Let's not go too far out, but it's like there's an energy of like maybe she thought that he was going to get a ring for her instead. And there could have been some chit chat. There could have been a necklace. There could have been something I'm seeing here that she saw that really convinced her that, oh yeah, like I'm the one. And wasn't there an interview recently where she was saying she's gonna get married in October or something about like I'm gonna be married soon? I remember she was saying that and everyone was like, what is she talking about? So guys, I'm not trying to, I mean, well, screw it. I mean, I have to read the cards anyway, but I don't want to say that he had a ring for her first, but it kind of makes me feel like maybe Chrisean is thinking or is going to leak something, because you see how the water is being poured out? The water is being poured out. So this is kind of making me think that maybe Chrisean is going to leak something like, oh, we were supposed to get engaged, or like maybe like, or something along the lines of like, oh, he was going to buy me this or buy me that. And that like could have been also, I'm seeing another necklace, and she's probably going to say something like, oh, that was his sign of like he wanted to marry me and not her. So honestly, guys, right now she's pretty calm. Like I see right now that she's trying to be calm and quiet. I think because of her friends and family, she is very embarrassed. Like Chrisean, I feel here, she's pretty, well, she's not stoked about it. She's not over the moon about it. So I feel like in front of her friends and family, she doesn't really want to like embarrass herself. So she's kind of being pretty quiet. My fan, guys, sorry. She's being pretty quiet. I got to put something in front of my cards because the wind is blowing like an MFer. So I feel like she doesn't want to embarrass her friends and family. She doesn't want to feel embarrassed in front of them. But there's definitely something. So there's definitely going to be something that comes out where I feel like she's going to try to say like, oh, he was going to propose to me first. She could even put it in a song. She could even write lyrics to a song and be like, oh yeah, like he was going to marry me first, but like you're just like a second option. Like I definitely can confidently tell you guys that she's going to say or leak something that insinuates that he was going to marry her. I don't think that Blueface is gonna battle her. I don't think he's going to rebuttal her. I think he's gonna say, yeah, but you screwed it up. That's what I'm getting. Like, if she was to leak it, like, if she could even leak it, like, tonight, you know, I think that, I think that what I'm getting with the energy, I don't think that Blueface is going to deny it. Because, I mean, he's already engaged to Jaidyn, so there's no point. You know, Jaden's already cried and is already happy and all her friends. So it's kind of like it's already done. But what I'm getting here, guys, what I'm getting honestly and genuinely is like Blueface is not going to deny this. He's going to put it back on Chrisean and say that, oh, well, she messed it up. So Chrisean is going to try to say that he was going to marry her first. It's coming. It's not going to be for a little bit, guys. Could be a couple hours, could be a couple days. I think for now, she's trying to play it cool. She may go into isolation, but once she pops out, she's going to try to look her best, talk her best, you know, new hair done, new nails done. Like, she's going to definitely be on top of her looks. I definitely see her, Chrisean is going to be spending a lot of money on her looks. She could get some kind of cosmetic surgery, could be a BBL, could be anything. She's gonna spend a lot of money on her appearance, what I see here. Because she wants to feel empowered. She wants to feel beautiful. So a part of her brand, I feel, is going to be like going on these appearances. Just like how she had today, like all these appearances. I feel like she's going to be trying to have all these different appearances to try to like distract her mind from the fact that like she's not chosen, you know? And that's definitely like she wants revenge. Like, make no mistake about it. She's plotting, guys. Chrisean is plotting. She wants revenge. Okay, with the Devil card, Major Arcana, she wants revenge. Now, is this reading going to go more than 30 minutes? We'll see, guys. Maybe I can cut it at 30. We got the messages out, okay? Don't make this video too long for y'all. It's getting kind of late, and I'm tired. But let's just kind of look into this, right? It's supposed to be a quick reading. The Hierophant reverse. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Guys, so she wants revenge, guys. I don't want to say that Chrisean is going to do something sexual or show something sexual to like get Blueface riled up to like leave Jaidyn again, or she could, you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you guys the truth, what I see, okay? Sorry, Chrisean, if you don't want people to know this, but I'm sure if you, I mean, the cards are the cards don't lie, so this is all allegedly anyway. But I will say this, I do feel like she wants to seduce Blueface. I'm sorry, I have to say the truth. I have to say the truth, guys. She wants to seduce Blueface. She wants to seduce that man. Okay. She's gonna want to seduce him. Because I'm seeing her say something like, ha, I took your man back. I took him again. Like, I don't know, like, it's very childish energy. So I definitely think that even if she doesn't want to marry Blueface, I think that she will definitely get a lot of satisfaction if she can seduce him. Keep in mind, allegedly, she claims that is the father of her child. Now, if Blueface, now, you know, I want to keep having to rewind the track, but listen, this is so messy that we have to, right? Let's make the connection. Let's kind of establish the connection here, right? According to all of what Chrisean says, if Blueface, aka Jonathan Porter, aka Blueface, is a father of Chrisean Jr., that technically means they just literally had a baby. They both had a, you know, that means they just technically had intimacy not too long ago. You know, they were intimate not too long ago, guys. So I definitely think this would give her satisfaction if she can like shoot Blueface a text message or something like that with like a picture of herself. And honestly, I think that she would cheat with him. I feel like with these cards, based upon the energy, like she would definitely cheat with him on Jaidyn, for sure. For sure. So I don't know if Jaidyn told Blueface to block her contact. I mean, I don't think she has that kind of power. No offense to her. I don't think that Jaidyn has the power to tell Blueface to block a girl's number. So I think that I feel Chrisean is going to take advantage of that. My gut and the cards is telling me she's going to take advantage of something. and it's gonna leak. It's gonna go all over the internet, and people are gonna assume that Chrisean wants Blueface back, but it's not that. It's just she wants revenge. She wants to kind of prove to herself that, like, I still got it. Especially being a new mom, like I see her self-esteem here, and like her sexual value in her head is like significantly decreased. Even though she's young, she's a young mom. There's something I feel like, especially like a lot of these energies, these cards are like a lot of mental energy, a lot of mental like manipulation kind of energy. I feel like she's definitely doubting herself, you know? She's definitely doubting herself. And wasn't there a video that went around of like some guy curving her at the club? So she definitely feels like her sexual values in question. So if she can kind of get Blueface back in bed, you know, pull out her old stops, her old tricks, and seduce him, that would make her feel a lot better about the situation. So she would seduce him, she would cheat with Blueface, but then she'll get Blueface right back to Jaidyn just to kind of prove it, like, I still got it. And I know it sounds bad, guys. This is all allegedly. This is just what I'm feeling based upon the cards, okay? This is not a biased reading. I like both the girls. I like all of them, really. So I have no reason to tell you guys the opposite, okay? This is really what I'm getting. I really feel like Jaidyn does not have the power to tell Blueface to not text Chrisean. I don't feel like he has that kind of power. She like to control himself, because, you know, he did say on the Jason Lee interview with Jaidyn, now his fiance, that he cannot turn down women. He said it out of his own lips that he cannot. So he may have a sex addiction. He may have you know, just an issue with turning down sex. You know what I'm saying? And some men are like that. You know, some women are like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a complicated thing, but let's just see. Let me see what cards I want to use here. I don't think that she's going to stop texting Blueface. Sad to say. I feel like she's going to text him. Upon hearing this news, I feel she's going to text him, and it's going to leak out. She may actually screenshot it, and that's going to get this whole drama just egged up a couple more notches. You know, I mean, it's never going to stop, guys. You know, I think that we're all kind of hip to it now. Like, we realize this is like a love triangle. I've been called it a love triangle. You know, it's never going to stop, because at the end of the day, like, there was a connection. Two of Cups. Like, the sad reality is, guys, there was, in a twisted, sick, abusive way, there was some kind of either trauma bond or karmic bond or soulmate bond, high level. Like, there's something that Blueface and Chrisean have. Sadly, there's something there. And so a lot of people I saw on social media were saying that they think that, you know, that Blueface proposed to Jaidyn to make her jealous. You know, I saw a majority of people believe that Blueface did it to get back at her for the music video, the diss track music video, and to get under Chrisean's skin. So if 80% of the public think that Blueface only proposed to Jaidyn to get her to make Chrisean jealous, what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're playing a game. It's all a game. So this is what I feel. I feel like Chrisean is going to try to seduce him. I don't know where. I don't know how. I don't know if she's going to book a hotel. I mean, let's see. I feel like she's going to text him. She's going to text him. She's going to text him. I feel this very strongly. I could put money on this, is how confident I am in this. I don't know if Blueface is going to respond, but I feel like she's going to send some pictures. She's going to do something to get him going, because she knows what turns him on. And not to take it in that direction, guys, but like, Chrisean knows exactly what to say, what to do to turn him on. You know, they had their own, didn't they have their own sex tape? Like, didn't they have a sex tape? So hold up. There could be another sex tape leak. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of stuff here, guys. Hold on one second. Something kinky is gonna come out about Chrisean and Blueface. Maybe she's gonna tell the world that they still have sex. I don't know. God, Jaidyn is, listen, one thing I will say, this looks like Jaidyn's energy to me. This feels like Jaidyn to me. One thing I will say, you guys, is that Jaidyn knows what she's going into. And if they actually, you know, go through with this wedding, I mean, I don't want to say that she's okay with cheating, but you know, if she's okay with the fact that he has a wandering eye and that she has, you know, his last name, which is Mrs. Porter, she'd be Mrs. Porter. Um, you know, it could be a situation where for business and for pleasure and for work that Jonathan marries Jaidyn, but he's still sleeping with Chrisean. And I'm shocked just like you. I actually wasn't expecting to see none of this, but like I'm seeing this plain as day. I think that they will still have sex. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Jaidyn, but I could put money on this, honestly. I could put money on it that somebody's gonna set something up where they're gonna hook up again. Like it could be one last time. Like he could, like she could say, like she could text Blueface, or Blueface could text Chrisean and be like, "Let's hook up one last time." Like something like that. Or what I'm also seeing is that if it gets far enough, now they all have free will, they all have their own destiny, so this could change, but I'm just putting this out here because I feel the energy with the Devil card. I feel this energy here with the Two of Wands. It's like there's a strong possibility, guys, that he could even have like a bachelor party, and like Chrisean's in the same town as a bachelor party, and she like hooks up with him. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you the truth. Like there's something sneaky here. Do you guys see the energy? Like it's sneaky energy. I think they're still gonna have sex, Chrisean and Blueface. And that could be also what, oh, I'm seeing it plain as day. So she could also try to get pregnant again to spite Jaidyn. Yes, yes, that's what it is. Sorry, my dog. Sorry, honey, sorry. That's what it is. I just banged my, one second, guys. I just banged my cards on the table and she's barking. Man, okay, I'm back. I told her to calm down. We're back, right? Let me see. We're back. One sec. I just slammed my cards on the table and she barked. Yeah, she just didn't know what that noise was. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that's what it is, guys. This could get really, really messy. So this could be a situation where Chrisean tries to seduce Blueface. It works. Whatever she does, I'm seeing pictures. She's gonna send some kind of picture. It's gonna work. It's gonna be this kind of fluke of like, oh, one last time, blah blah blah, and she could get pregnant. I'm not kidding, guys. Come back. If this happens, come back to this video and be like, but bruh, Simone's right. I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm just saying they all have free will. So this could still change. I'm just saying if this is the same path I'm seeing play out here, she could try to get pregnant because she want to have the same baby daddy for her kids. If this is it, or she want to prove that she could have a Blueface's child. If it turns out Chrisean Jr., if it turns out that Chrisean Jr.'s biological father is not Jonathan Porter, aka Blueface, she could try to get pregnant just to prove that she can get Blueface's baby. If the first child is not really Jonathan's, she may try to get pregnant again to prove that, hey, I can get pregnant by Blueface. Messy, I know, but that's what I'm seeing. 10 of Swords. Okay, it may not work. It may not work. Right? It may end in tears, guys. Chrisean's attempts to try to get revenge, it may end really, really bad for her, okay? Jaidyn may actually have some kind of power and, you know, may have Chrisean blocked on his phone, or maybe she'll take his phone and be like, listen, if you're gonna keep messing around, I'm gonna call this wedding off or something. It's just gonna be very messy, guys. You know, I'm getting kind of like a prequel, pre-taste of like what's to come. Like I almost feel like their wedding is gonna be really, really messy. Like I think a lot of people are gonna be, you know, it's almost like they're gonna forever compare Jaidyn to Chrisean. Like that's kind of annoying, you know? And not just the public, but I just feel like in general, like the media is going to report things like if she's in her wedding dress, you know, if this really goes down, I feel like they're going to just, you know, pick at her because she's like Stewie and, you know, and she kind of looks kind of strange to some people. And, you know, some people still like Chrisean, you know, some people really still like Chrisean way more than Jaidyn. So it's kind of like a battle. I see like a battle going down here. Very messy. Very messy. Okay. So even at the wedding, so Blueface is Knight of Swords and Chrisean was Queen of Swords, and Jaidyn is coming up as the High Priestess. So Chrisean and Blueface have air energy. They're exhibiting a lot of air logical qualities. And then Jaidyn, aka Stewie, is exhibiting a lot of emotions, intuition, you know, in her feelings, basically. Kind of stuck in her feelings. Like she's stuck in her feelings. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. Wow, that's strange. So this is strange. I mean, it would be, I mean, let's just put this out here because I'm seeing it in the cards. This would be absolutely insane if after all of this, Blueface goes right back to Chrisean. Like, that would be just having the whole entire world in an uproar at this point. Like, that would be insane to even conceive of, that he would get down on one knee and then go right back and spin the block to Chrisean and then come right back to Jane. Like, I don't know how these girls are so strong to keep waiting for this man to come around, but she's waiting, guys. Chrisean is waiting. She is watching and she's waiting. So she's waiting for her turn. It's like kind of give me energy of like someone in the bushes with a camera, you know, like hiring a like investigator, like to see if someone's cheating on them, like following them around, you know. I think that she's going to be following him around. I see it based upon the cards. I feel like Chrisean is going to be conveniently in the same city that he is. So if he's performing, if he has a bachelor party, like he has a show, he has an interview, like I see that she's going to be like 2 steps behind him, like kind of following him around, like following him around is what I'm getting. Like, I don't know if one of Blueface's friends likes Chrisean, because I'm seeing a lot of people who are here. This is like very intertwined. Like, it kind of gives me vibes like there could be somebody that is a friend of Blueface that kind of still likes Chrisean and could be telling Chrisean like, hey, he's going here, hey, he's going there, like behind Jaidyn's back. So this common friend knows that he has love for Jaidyn and for Chrisean. He could be, this friend that I'm seeing a Blueface could be telling both the girls like he's going to be here. You see that? You see that? He's going to be here. He's going to be there. So what I'm getting, so here's the bottom line. What I'm getting outright, flat outright, is that Blueface knows that he's not going to stop having sex with other women, or really Chrisean. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like, I don't want to say the ring doesn't mean anything to him, but oh, that sounds really bad. But oh, I gotta tell you guys what I see. I just get the vibe that like within his heart, it's kind of well established that he's going to still be able to have the opportunity to sleep with other women. Like, that's not going to change. So I don't know if Jaidyn is expecting that to change, or they have an agreement. You know, they could have an agreement. I don't know, you know. These celebrity couples are quite weird nowadays. You know, they're still married, but they're separated. You know, all these couples are coming out of the poly closet, so to speak, and are, you know, hooking up with other people, and they're still married, but they're sleeping with other people. I mean, these celebrity couples, they act a little bit different, you know. They do things a little bit more brash and more business-like. So, I am just getting I'm getting a four of swords again. I'm getting a very strong, weird energy that Chrisean and Blueface are messing around behind the scenes. I'm getting this very strongly. This is really weird. This is weird. And I kind of hope that this is wrong, and like that like Chrisean just leaves him alone and moves on. But like, I don't feel like this is genuine, guys. There's something wrong here. I mean, it sounds crazy to think that they're still talking, that like they're still hooking up, or that they're still intertwined like that. Like, like, and nothing to do with the baby. The baby's not even showing up here. Chrisean Jr.'s not even coming up. This is strictly just Chrisean and Blueface. I'm picking up right now the Four of Wands, like Four of Swords, like the Devil card. Like they're intertwined in some weird way. Like could be like a karmic cycle. But I still see her around him. I still see her like in his energy. Like, you see that? Like, he's kind of upset. I actually feel like Blueface is kind of upset that he has to only be with one person, because it's not in his nature. Like, his nature is to be able to sleep with whoever he wants. So I do think that there could be, if, you know, what I will say with these cards, that if the wedding does go through, I feel like there's going to be a lot of problems, because I don't see a lot of cohesiveness. I see a lot of people behind the scenes, you know, exchanging addresses, locations, numbers, you know, hookups. Like, I see a lot of people that know how Blueface gets down and like what women are with him behind the scenes, besides in addition to Jaidyn, like besides Jaidyn. And it's gonna come out, guys. I feel that someone's gonna leak something and it's gonna be like embarrassing to Jaidyn, but I feel like Blueface and Chrisean are just already on the same page. Like, they're still, if they want to hook up again, they're gonna hook up. I haven't pulled any cards for any other woman. I'm just, you know, strictly focusing on them three. But if there's other women, then I'm not gonna count that out either, because I see a lot of people here. So it could be that he has Chrisean, Jaidyn, and somebody else, and another person, and they all know about how he gets down, except Jaidyn. It's like Jaidyn's the one that is expecting loyalty. Well, she's a fiance now, so she's expecting that. But there's a weird kind of like telepathic sexual connection that I feel like especially Chrisean is trying to bring out of him, and like trying to like hook him and like be like, we're still gonna mess around. Like, if they want to, they can still mess around, is what I'm getting. So I don't know if that's okay with Jaidyn. Now, we're not going to go over an hour. Hopefully not. Seven of Swords. Because we have to do a part 2 or, you know, do a different video. But, because this is really supposed to just be about Chrisean. But now I'm seeing everything. So it's like, okay. It's a little extreme here. Wow, this is really, really sad for Jaidyn. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy, guys. This is, I mean, it's not sexual energy between Jaidyn and Blueface. It feels like Chrisean to me, but there's a slight possibility that this could definitely be another woman. Okay, besides Chrisean and Jaidyn, justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. This could be a woman that we don't even know about, right? That we've never even seen in the media, that he also is sleeping with. So it's just a lot of sexual tension, a lot of things going on here. And it's kind of making me feel like all the while, Jaidyn is just kind of like the little lamb to slaughter. Like, she's still, you know, she's still with this guy, but this guy is not gonna stop what he's doing. I mean, I'm getting a clear sign that he's not gonna stop sleeping around with other women. So I don't know if that's okay with her. You know, I mean, if I was his wife, if I was married, period, I would not accept that. But once again, he's a rapper, he's a celebrity. So when you're marrying a rapper or a celebrity, like, you really can't expect monogamy. But hey, if you've demanded monogamy and your partner just refuses to give you monogamy, then that's a whole different can of worms. If she's told him to not do it and he still does it behind her back, well, that's cheating. That's what you call cheating, right? But did he not go on the Jason Lee interview and say that he's a serial cheater? Did he not? Has he not said, I mean, has Blueface not said multiple times that he's a cheater to the whole world? I mean, he has. So what do you do? What do you do when a person says out of their own mouth, I'm a serial cheater, and you get engaged and I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work long term. I mean, no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. You know, Stewie is already in the house, and Blueface, I'm assuming, is already paying the bills, the mortgage, right? So why switch it up if it's working? You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys are not married and you guys are playing house, and now if you're gonna get married and he cheats on you, you're gonna get divorced. What's the point? Like, because he is gonna sleep around. I see it. He's not gonna be faithful. He's not even faithful now. No offense. I mean, it's not a bad or good thing, you know, in terms of, because he's admitted it. So, but he's not even faithful now. So I'm not you know, I may have to do a separate reading as to why he did this, like why he proposed to her. That's not the theme of this video, but it's kind of making me think now, like, what can the cards really show us as to why he did this? Because I don't see that he's gonna stop. I mean, this is actually the card of divorce. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can come up as a card of trickery, theft, legal issues, and divorce. So let's say they go through with it. This is a card of divorce. So what is the point of that? What is the point? Listen, in reverse. Yeah, so somebody in this love triangle is going to get advice, but they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen. Listen is in reverse. They're going to do their own thing. So let's say, for example, Blueface goes to counseling and his therapist recommends X, Y, and Z. He's not going to listen because why? He doesn't have to. He's an adult. And on top of that, he's a celebrity. So in his mind, he's like, I don't have to listen to people that are regular or common or whatever. Like, I could do what I want. Kind of like Chrisean's energy a little bit. Like when Chrisean was saying that people are broke so they can't give her advice. Yeah, it's kind of the same energy I'm getting here. They don't have as much money as her. So she's like, they can't tell me anything, you know, is the vibe that I'm getting from Blueface and Chrisean. It's like, they can't, the world can't tell me how to live my life. So this is an open relationship. Like, I don't know how else to put it, guys. Like, this is very, very open. And if Jaidyn has said to him, you can sleep with whoever you want, wow, then he's got a good deal. Because to be a married man and your wife say, sleep with whoever you want, including Chrisean Rock, well, he got an upgrade for no reason. You know, he got a new lease on life for no reason. So he's not losing in that case, right? Crown chakra. Yeah, so somebody here is very intuitive. See? Somebody in this connection has a lot of intuition, but they're not using it. Like, their intuition is, this could be, I think this is Jaidyn. I think Jaidyn's intuition, I think there's a red flag here with Jaidyn's intuition. But because she's a star, because she's becoming a star, she's kind of like afraid to turn him down. Because he has made her a star overnight. He definitely has. You know, he's putting in money into her, investing, you know, merchandise, advertising into her. So it kind of makes sense to me. So just to reiterate, so it looks like to me that maybe in Blueface's head, if he gave her a ring but can still sleep around, it's like an upgrade. It's like an upgrade in terms of status, because, you know, most married men make more money because they have this whole fake family image to uphold. So I'm kind of lost for words. It's like the guy is getting everything he wants. The kids, the different part. I mean, but if that's how he's living now, why get married? I guess they're getting married because of the how it looks to society. So yeah, so the energy based upon the cards is letting me know with Blueface, especially Blueface over here, that he has no intention on cutting any of these girls off. And in fact, he could have more than one cell phone. He could have more than one cell phone, guys. So if Jaidyn says block on this phone, okay, he can get he's rich. He can get 5,000 other phones with other chicks numbers in those phones, and hit them up, and they'll come right over. You know, they'll give him head, they'll do whatever, you know, whatever he says they'll do. So this is not, so if anything, this is going to be an open marriage, or an open, or continue to be an open relationship. Now, if in Jaidyn's head there is no open relationship, there is no 𝒸𝒶𝓅𝓽, there is no poly, there is no Chrisean, then I don't know what to tell her, because this is open as it gets. Listen in reverse. Number 2 in reverse. Like the 2 of Cups energy in reverse. So this is like a failed marriage kind of vibes. Like, this is not gonna work. Like, I'm kind of curious now, like, does she think that because of the ring he's gonna be faithful to her? I'm kind of like, you know, I'm not trying to like get in their business, but I'm just, it's making these other cards and the energies making me kind of like ask myself, and ask, you know, for like us in the reading, like, does she think that the ring means that he's gonna be monogamous? Because I'm not getting that vibe, Jaidyn. Like, I'm not, no tea, no shade, honestly, honest to God. Like I'm being like honest as I can be honest. Like, I don't get the vibe at all that because of the ring he's gonna stop sleeping around. I'm not getting that vibe, girl. So I don't know what you guys have discussed or have agreed upon. Maybe there is no conversation yet about what he's gonna do. I don't know, but this is crazy. Okay, we're just on 51 minutes now. Yeah, honey. I see Chrisean is lurking in the shadow. Win or lose, love abounds in reverse. So that kind of goes back to what I said in a video earlier, is like, it's questionable. Is there romantic love? Is there attraction for Jaidyn? I'm not sure about that. Okay, but that's what he says. Sadness. Look, sadness and isolation. Now, why would this card come up, right? Sadness and isolation. Who is that for? I'm gonna end the video soon, guys. We're gonna do a part 2 another day. I'm sure once Chrisean speaks, I'll do another reading and see, you know, react to that and whatever else. But it's gonna be a busy week, guys. It's gonna be a lot of drama. I'm telling you. I mean, if they actually plan this wedding, I see a lot of drama. What if Chrisean objected the wedding? What if she snuck in and said, I object? You know, I mean, listen, guys, I see it. You know, Chrisean is the kind of chick that is not going to hold back. You know, right now, I think she's going to be kind of like trying to play it cool. But I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that if they actually are going to plan a wedding, she's not going to put up with that. Like, she's not going to just let this go down. Like, win or lose. Like, she wants to win. She wants revenge. So whatever Chrisean can do to prove that, like, I've won, she's gonna do. Whatever that means. Little baby, getting pregnant by Blueface. Actually, like, I don't know. Like, she's gonna just try anything at this point. Like, she's gonna just kind of throw darts at a board and see what sticks, you know? Or thumbtack, if you will. This is a lot of energy. So there's a lot of sexual tension. A lot of sexual tension between Jonathan and Chrisean. A lot of sexual tension. I think that they will hook up. I see a hookup here in the future for them. Sneaking off and hooking up. Absolutely. I mean, I'd put money on that, honestly. And I'm not just saying that to say that. You know, like, like, based upon the energy of the cards, I really get that energy. Like, they're gonna hook up. So Jaidyn, once again, are you gonna accept that? Are you gonna marry a guy that's gonna be okay with sleeping around on you? I mean, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't marry a guy like that, you know? Like, even if he was a billionaire, I'd be scared for my health, you know? Like, there is STDs out here. You see what I'm saying? There's diseases and stuff. So I wouldn't take that chance. But, you know, some people would. You know, I don't know. 6 of Cups. What did I tell you? Past connection. So that card, I think, is the last card for this reading. I'm going to do a part 2. We're gonna, you know, update this, wrap this up, you know, in a different video. But 6 of Cups, absolutely. You know, Blueface is going to be having sexual relations with a woman from the past. Like, end of story. He's going to go back to his past ways. I don't see that changing. So what is Chrisean's feelings? Chrisean wants revenge. Win or lose. Winner takes all, man. What is Chrisean's feelings of the engagement? Well, she thinks it should be her. She thinks that he used a similar jeweler or something like that. And she thinks that she can seduce him. So I see that her strategy is going to be trying to probably seduce him and do something with him to get him it's almost like to show the world that, like, I still got it, you know. It gives her like an ego boost. It's going to give her some kind of self-confidence that she lost from having her child. I mean, when she had her child, I see that her self-confidence plummeted, and all these videos circulating of her getting curved at the club and all this. So she's embarrassed, you know, and she feels like if she can just pull out all the stops, you know, she'll prove to the world that it should have been her. She feels like she can prove to the world. Get the Empress card over here. She feels that she can prove to the world that it should have been her, that she's really the one that should be engaged to Blueface and not Jaidyn. That's the reading, guys. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I love you guys. Links are in the box to support. Thumbs up, subscribe. I will catch y'all in the next video. If you don't want to miss the next video, definitely put that notification bell on. Tap the little bell. And YouTube hopefully should give you guys all the updates. I always update you guys. But yeah, Chrisean is definitely not going to let up, you know, at all. You know, she's going to try to be like a crocodile in water. But once she sees her prey, she's going to try to snap him back. And whether that means getting pregnant, you know, on purpose, or hooking up with another celebrity, it's something that she wants to do, but with Jonathan involved, to get back at the world, because it's more so the world than Jaidyn. It's like she feels like the world is kind of like putting her down, so she wants to rise back up through the ranks. Okay, that's the reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely thumbs up, okay, if you liked it. Bye. Thank you for watching.